Right now at 5, a crime spree that killed a local pharmacist and put thousands of other people in harm's way. Multiple sources say that the police have confirmed that the victim is this man, David Kilgour. Virginia Beach police say a man held up 2 drugstores at the oceanfront, shot Kilgour at Beach Pharmacy, then took police on a wild chase, shooting at officers before crashing and being arrested.
We were the first on the air about 11 o'clock this morning when this was going on, with a warning the gunman was still on the loose. Moments later, we showed you these pictures illustrating that he had been captured. Dozens of people witnessed this Monday morning drama, from the people near the drugstores to the drivers who encountered the chase.
There are a lot of loose ends still we are trying to tie up tonight. Our live team of reporters is working to get every question answered for you. We have 4 crews covering this story. We're
going to start with 10 on your side's Aaron Kelly, who is at Beach Pharmacy on Laskin and Baltic, where this all began. Aaron.
And I can tell you, police were out here all day. They had a crime tape all around the perimeter of the parking lot. They just took it down within the past hour, and they have confirmed the victim, 46-year-old David Kilgour. He is the pharmacist here at Beach Pharmacy, and I can tell you, all day people have been coming up to me, telling me about that man, what a great guy he was, what a wonderful pharmacy this is, and they are leaving flowers here in front of the pharmacy and remembering him tonight. Regular customers stood and waited outside the family pharmacy on the corner Monday, eager for any information about pharmacist David Kilgour.
When we drove up, there were police cars, a lot of activity going on. I saw the pharmacist's wife and her son out there.
Police say they got a call before 11 about a robbery attempt and a shooting. They closed off the parking lot with caution tape. Ann Pierce says she saw the pharmacist come out on a stretcher, paramedics working on him.
It's heartbreaking because this is a community pharmacy. He worked at Rite Aid before. He's always very compassionate with his patients and helpful. And for something like this to happen in this area is shocking, and to him especially.
I was shocked, when I heard that. Especially, at the ocean front and daytime, so it's very weird.
He is very much loved in this community. His daughter works there too. They're just great people. Super great, kind, wonderful, young. It's just crazy.
And we understand that police are going to be looking at surveillance video that is on Farm Fresh, which is next to the property. We don't know if they have any video from inside of the pharmacy. We also don't know how many shots were fired inside of there, but there's a lot of questions tonight about this crime scene that stretches for several miles. We'll send it back to you live from Virginia Beach. Aaron Kelly, 10 on your side.
Aaron, thank you. Our live team coverage continues at the second place the robber struck, Barmes Pharmacy at 17th and Atlantic Avenue.
And 10 on your side, investigative reporter Chris Horn talked to people who were inside the store when the robber came in. Chris.
Yeah, Tom, when the robber came here, he had the gun once again. We were about a mile from the first robbery, but he did not use the gun this time. Just the threat that he might, though, was enough to give the employees here the shock of their lives.
He said, "Give me your oxys," and he stuck the pistol in the pharmacist's stomach. Okay. And it was just had it jammed in there.
And with that, Monday morning at Barmes Pharmacy snapped into a terrifying 2-minute ordeal like never before. That's all the time a robber needed to demand prescription painkillers from 2 employees here at gunpoint. Employee John Powell says he's never seen anything like this happen here at Barmes.
The longest 2 or 3 minutes of your life?
Yeah, definitely.
What did you think might happen?
I thought he was going to shoot someone for sure.
4 of Bar's staff were in the store at the time, along with 2 customers. But the armed robber made off with 3 or 4 bottles of the drugs without firing a shot. We found out a few more details about what happened here at Bar's just in the last 10 or 15 minutes or so. There is a surveillance camera in the pharmacy. However, it's over the center of the store. Employees say the robber took a perimeter route to get to the back. Therefore, he was never picked up by the surveillance camera. Also, the robber forced at gunpoint the pharmacist to follow him out to his car, perhaps so that the pharmacist wouldn't alert police right away. Well, when he did that, the pharmacist noted the make of the car, the color of the car, and the tag number. That gave Virginia Beach police the lead they needed, and then the pursuit followed sometime thereafter. Now, they never told the robber when he came in demanding these oxys where the oxys were. He figured out where they were, though, eventually on his own. I'll have more on that. WAVY News 10 at 6. For now, live at the beach, Chris Horn, 10 on your side.
And you get a sense of desperation, Chris, because here is a robber who shot somebody at the first location, came in, pulled a gun on the second guy. It just shows how desperate he was to get this, to get these OxyContins.
He was, and very much so. He put the gun in the stomach of the pharmacist here at Barmes. He did not fire it, though. And, of course, this whole 2-minute ordeal was unfolding in slow motion for these people because they've never had anything like this happen before. They were in direct fear that something would happen and that shots would be fired. He did not fire the gun, though. He got out with about 2 or 3 bottles of the oxys and then left.
That 2 minutes must have seemed like a very long time.
An eternity.
Chris Horn, thank you.
And now we went ahead to the location where police say they used spike strips to catch the robber after he led police on that chase.
They caught him after a crash on Virginia Beach Boulevard near Witch Duck Road. It's one of the busiest areas in the city. Tell me your side's Ann McNamara is there now live. Ann?
And you can feel that sense of desperation heightening as you work through this narrative, certainly heightened by the time this suspect made it down Virginia Beach Boulevard. Witnesses telling me at least 20 police cars were chasing the suspect vehicle, and the suspect shot at least 10 times at the police, not only putting the officers in harm's way, but also putting the public in harm's way.
As soon as he come back, bam, just like that. We heard the shot, we ducked down, we thought maybe be coming through the window.
Gunshots on Virginia Beach Boulevard, followed by police cars, lots of them.
About 30 police cars. They just kept coming and coming and coming.
It was about, God, at least 20 or 30 police cars going down the boulevard the other way.
The Rice family in town for spring break had their cell phone camera ready.
There was a collision at the intersection by the rallies where they, where you can see the blue car actually hit one of the cars sitting in the intersection.
This is the crash the Rice family saw where Witch Duck intersects the boulevard. Witnesses say the man who fired all those shots was driving the blue Honda CR-V.
The person in the vehicle was actually shooting upon the officers.
Was anyone hit by those shots?
I don't have that information right now.
Police chased the vehicle up the boulevard, then suddenly the suspect pulled a U-turn. But officers were one step ahead of him. They had already set up spike strips in the other direction. The suspect vehicle hit the strips and spun out of control.
The suspect was sitting in the back of the police car, and EMS and the fire department were tending to him.
Beach police would not confirm this man with the head bandage is the suspect, but witnesses say they're certain. A viewer shot this video of the man moving from the back of a police car into the ambulance. That suspect vehicle rear-ended one vehicle and then crashed into the red truck you saw in the video. So not a peaceful ending, and neither was the arrest. We're now learning that police tased the suspect before handcuffing him. The name has not been released. We're told that suspect's still at the hospital right now. Charges are pending. Live at the intersection where all of this ended, I'm Ann McNamara, on your side.
And thank you. We've been getting well wishes all day from people in the community via Twitter and Facebook. Amy Weatherford says thoughts and prayers go out to you after the events that happened earlier today during the robbery attempt.
And Sean Hutchins says, I am so sorry to hear of the shooting. You are my pharmacy, of course, referring to that first location where David Kilgour worked. And Amanda says, just saw about the shooting in the news, praying for us all. You can add your thoughts by going to WAVY.com.